This is the solution video for section 3.6, problem number 10. A function f and its derivative take on the values as shown in the table below. If g is the inverse of f, find g prime of negative 3. So remember, g is the inverse of f, so g is equal to f inverse. So when I want g prime of negative 3, I am looking for f inverse prime of negative 3. But then we want to make sure that we understand this table. X is negative 3, f is 1, f prime is 1 half. So what does that mean? That means that f of negative 3 is 1. That means that f prime of negative 3 is 1 half, which also means that f of 9 is negative 3 and f prime of 9 is 6. So now it's very important that we understand. We might not need all of this information, but we need to understand what it means. All right. So now I draw my picture here. Anytime I have an F inverse prime problem, I'm going to draw this picture. All right. And so we're going to label these corresponding points. So I'm looking for g prime of negative 3. So let's call this graph f, this graph f inverse, which is g. So g prime of negative 3 means negative 3 is the x value on g, or f inverse, which means it is the y value on f. So now I look over at this table. Which one of these has a y value of negative 3 for f? That would be 9. So and 9 is the x value on f, which means 9 is the y value on f inverse, or g. So now, if I want f inverse prime of negative 3, we know that that is the reciprocal of f prime of 9. Remember, we need to match up the 9 and the negative 3 as the x values. So now I know that f prime of 9 is 6. And so I get that g prime of negative 3 is 1/6. So once again, not a lot of work to do, but it's very important that you understand what this table shows and how to deal with switching the x and y values.